Welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. As usual, I'm going to be doing my live Legends hits with this Root Rider army. I reset around the top 300. We've been attacked today by a couple of top pushers, Jiyan and Votin. So hopefully we can get plus 320 and secure plus 28 in this Legends Day. Let's get right into the hits. So then, first base we have is an old Clash with Wolfie base with a weird Invis tower in the core. Now, how am I going to attack this one? I do say go for the spell tower, but I think this poison tower is going to be pretty heavily baited, considering the Giga Bomb is on the other side. So I'm going to enter actually behind this Fire Spitter instead. And I may just Root Rider into the spell tower, or I could go behind the other Fire Spitter. I think both options are okay, but we'll just see what happens. Fox, please. Okay, the Fox is throwing. He wanted to get the gold storage, but okay. Oh my goodness, what the hell? All right. Haven't warmed up today, but that's fine. We should be okay still here. Oh, okay, Tesla, that's a bit annoying, but it's fine. The RC with the ability to force that early is obviously not great, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Let's see, let's go for the overgrowth right about now. King him. So right now I'm just cruising. I'm gonna use Skelly Spell here, just try and distract that Ricochet Cannon a little bit. Obviously the Minion Prince too. And is that CC being lured or not? I don't think. Yes, maybe. Yes, so we got a couple rocket balloons, but that's fine. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm going to go with the Warden ability right about now. I'm going to trigger this Invis Tower before I overgrowth the area again. Okay, or I'm just going to overgrowth the Town Hall again. Not very orthodox to do that, but we should be fine. We still have the freeze spell. If my root... Oh god, that's good. That's really good. Okay. So, we've got the poison tower coming up, which is going to... It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when that comes up. Somehow my super barbs aren't really doing great. My queen, please go to the town hall maybe. Okay. Let's see, what do you want to freeze here? Let's freeze something. Let's freeze this. Queen ability. Oh boy, I can't watch. I can't watch. Is it going to 1-star? Oh god, please don't 1-star. Okay, I'm going to do some warm-up after this attack because that RC charge did not go well whatsoever. And okay, well, you know what? It's still a triple. We have the giant, the queen's alive, the king's alive, and oh my goodness, there's a Tesla in the corner. Luckily, I have plenty of time. Right, that was a close call. This base definitely got me here. But we did triple it in the end. Very, very close, but can't complain. Let's get into the next hit. So then, the next base. Well, I actually did fail on this base not too long ago. And there's plenty of bait around this merge. Oh man, I always forget what that's called, the Mega Mortar. So I think I'm going to stay away from that. There's actually a hole in the base right there. I don't think I'm going to use it because that looks a bit scary. I'm going to go right into this multi-arch tower, I think. The decorations are quite crazy on this one, but pretty sure there's not a lot of space for any traps in there. So we should be okay. We're going to get 2 Builder Hearts. We're going to get a Scat Shot. But more importantly, we're going to get the path into the base. If we're patient here, we should be able to get some really good value. The Town Hall and the Monolith do hit me, so I'm going to have to go down to double cycle after this cycle, and it'd be really good if we could get that mono down. I'm not going to take any risks for that poison tower, and instead I'm going to face the poison tower on the back end of the base. I'm not going to go straight into that one, because I think that could be quite dangerous. So I'm going to place an ice golem here, tank that expo, and an ice golem here for the root riders to tank that ricochet cannon just at the start. Everything in, root riders and everything. We're going to put a headhunter for that queen. We're going to drop our troop launcher, slightly delayed. And let's see, I'm going to go with a skelly spell here and the king. I'm going to overgrowth the town hall right about now, and I'm going to poison the furnace. So great start so far. My queen is getting killed by one headhunter, but she does kill it. We're looking really good. I'm going to wall break the king into this ricochet cannon so that he doesn't die to it. Instead he's going to hopefully take it down. We still have the warden ability. We have every single hero ability right now. The poison tower luckily launches onto the king, which is actually really good for us. I'm going to pop this now. Overgrowth the back end. I'm going to pop the RC ability. Hopefully she can reach in, grab the town hall. We obviously have those two heroes on the back end, so I'm going to use that now, right about here. And then I'm just going to start with the super barbs on the back end of the base. We still have the king ability, the queen ability. We still have a freeze spell. Warden's still alive, RC's still alive. Yeah, I mean, it's crushed. So if you did watch my video 2 days ago, or maybe 3 days ago, I did absolutely fail this base. I got a 99% time fail, but much better here, which just proves that practice makes perfect. Make sure you guys are always practicing this strategy in friendly challenges. The best way to learn a new strategy is in Legends League. So there we go, second base tripled. Let's get into the third attack. Okay, the third base is this pretty common style of base. It's the double rage. Now if you look, there's not actually any space that giant bombs can get in there. So I'm going to path the RC into the rage tower. And as long as we can get the rage tower down, we're going to overgrowth the core, and you'll just see my plan as we go along. I always do this exact same approach for all of these rage bases. Normally all of the traps are down here by the monolith, because that's where people think you're going to enter. I never do that, of course. I always want to avoid the base, and as you can see, there's no bombs around here, just the pure damage. Now, because this scatter shot is raged up, I'm going to go on the double cycle, because one hit from that scatter could be really, really dangerous, especially when I'm coming into this Giga Bomb right here. I'm going to try and trigger this Giga Bomb. Let's see if we can, hopefully. Perfect, okay. So, as always, we're going to go for a Town Hall entry if we can. There's a Skelly Trap there, I'm going to put a Valk down for that. We go with the Root Riders. Everything in, Root Riders, Valks, Healers, everything. We're going to go with another one of these, and we're going to go with a double Headhunter on the King, just to get through him quickly. It goes a bit fast at the start, so if you can keep up at the start, you should be good. As I said, we're going to overgrowth the core, we're going to work around, like so. CC's lured, poison the furnace. It's always the same with this strategy. Once you've practiced it enough, you'll get really good with it. My RC's in a bit of a tough spot here, and she might die a little bit early if I'm not careful. Let's see, let's pop the warden ability, because my healers are getting quite low. Remember, the healers are very, very important. You need to keep them nice and healthy during the attack. They are literally the life of your attack, and if you lose the healers too early, that's going to be a very, very big problem. I'm going to freeze all this damage here because it's quite scary, and we're going to pop all the hero abilities here. It's looking good. Maybe I'll pop those hero abilities a bit early, but nonetheless, we should be able to get through everything on this back end. We've got, you know, the King's still healthy. I mean, if you look at my heroes down at the bottom of the attack, everybody is on fully green. We've got Root Riders alive, we've got 2 healers alive there, the Sneezy's up. So there you go, that is how you tackle these common double rage bases. There's lots of different variations, but the approach is always the same on these bases. Try and get one of those rage towers down and enter into the town hall as usual. So there we go. I think that's my third attack. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so we find Bad's DIMA in Legends League. I attacked this base just the other day from stars and I failed it. So let's make sure to do better than what we did yesterday. On this base, I always do the same entry into this mortar. Just because I've attacked this base so many times, I know that the RC normally tends to go towards the town hall rather than to this ricochet cannon, and hopefully that will be showcased here. And you can sometimes get the town hall down. It's a bit risky in some cases. However, I don't think I'm going to go for it here because we've already taken quite a lot of damage. Let's see, actually, maybe we could sacrifice the RC ability here just to get the town hall down. Let's remain nice and patient. One more invis. Come on, RC. Come on, RC. There we go. We got town down and we got the Giga Bomb. So we're looking really good. We've lured only the ice golems, which is a bit awkward, to be honest with you. We kind of want the full lure on the CC or nothing, but nonetheless, we're going to start with the Root Riders into this damage. Now, we've got to keep an eye on that one fire spitter there. Just going to try, maybe we could avoid that. And we're going to overgrowth like this. Sorry, the ice golem there. And how are we looking? We've got to be very careful at the start here. Lots and lots of damage at the start. It's quite difficult to see. The furnace is lured, so we want to poison the furnace always. We're going to wall break the king into here, and we're going to skelly spell, and oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's go with the RC ability and sorry, the warden ability and the RC ability, and let's let both of these rage towers trigger and just overgrowth the whole thing. Okay, perfect. Now we're looking really good. This is definitely a better approach than I did last time. The RC is getting healed up by this healers, which is quite clutch. We have 3 Root Riders left alive. And, oh god, please don't kill my RC. Mr. Monolith, please, please, please. Yeah, keep hitting those useless sneezy things for me. Perfect. I'm going to be patient on this free spell. I'm going to use it on this back end here. King Queen ability, super barbs on the back end. And there we go, we managed to fix our fail again from one of the previous days. We attacked stars yesterday with the space. We got about 97% or something like that. I'm not sure how different the traps are, but this one went a lot better. So there we go, 4th attack done. And another convincing triple. Here we go. Yeah, plenty of time. Only DIMA, bad DIMA, taken down. Let's get into the next hit. Okay then, next base from Cameron. I've seen this style very much, and I think I've tripled the space maybe 100 times now. So I always enter into like this top side here, and I'm going to use one invis spell to redirect the Royal Champion to go into the Inferno Scattershot Expo. Now there's really low damage on this outside ring of the base, so I can just do a 0 cycle Spirit Charge there. I'm going to redirect, I'm going to go back to single cycle here, because we're not in range of the Town Hall in this case. And fingers crossed, this should go well. We should hopefully go into the Fire Spitter, but that's fine if we don't. We got the value that we needed, we have the path, and she does not go into the Monolith. I was hoping maybe she would, but that's fine. Again, we'll go with the Queen nice and far back, so the Sneezy doesn't get targeted by the Multi-Inferno. That makes sense. We're going to do the Ice Column again for the Ricochet Cannon and the Root Riders. We're going to go with one Headhunter on that Minion Prince. We're going to delay the Troop Launcher as always. I'm going to go with the King nice and early here, and I'm going to overgrowth. Let's see, we want to overgrowth this Hook Tower. Let's go like this. That looks quite strong. Headhunter on that enemy King. Now let's see, is this Monolith going to be a nuisance, or is it going to do nothing? I think it's going to do nothing. So we're just cruising here. No need to panic or anything. You know, we found the red bombs there. The CC's Lord, so we always poison the Furnace, not the Ice Golems. We're looking really good so far. Really good so far. RC ability here. And let's go ahead and invis her because she's in a bit of trouble. Let's go with the Warden ability. And to be honest, you know, I mean, I've tripled this base plenty of times. I don't think I've ever failed it. Let's see, we'll just go with an overgrowth like this. Yeah, I mean, that's how you triple this base. I'm sure you've seen this one before. Let's see if we can keep this RC alive. Oh boy. King Queen ability. So there we go, another convincing triple. I'm not sure who Cameron is, but I'm sure that he needs to change his base after this attack because this base is really burned. I'm not sure if it's still getting defenses, but I'd be very surprised if it is. So another triple. We've got all 4 heroes alive. Swag the King and Queen ability. So there we go. Let's get into the next hit. Okay then, next base, and what on earth am I even looking at? This looks like a homemade base, because what on earth is this? I mean, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go then. I think the town hall looks like a really good entry. There can't be many baits here. It looks like he's going to have this area baited and also this area baited. So I'm going to go into the town hall here. I'm going to have to be very careful with my invis spells, because obviously the town hall's right here. And we want to try and keep the fox alive if possible. I don't know where this guy got this base from, but it is absolutely horrible. Let's see what we can do in this base. So we get the town hall down really easily. I'm not sure why the town hall's like there. And oh my goodness, that's quite a lot of damage. There we go, finally furnace. We actually do, whoa my goodness, okay, this is great. Okay, I got a bit scared there. And let's just recall here, I don't want to take any chances here. So, let's see, where do I want to enter? I think I do want to go into this rage tower. I should be able to overgrowth the core and those two expos there quite nicely. Let's start the king a little bit further back, and actually there's an air defense there, which is very awkward. So, let's go with root riders. Everything in as usual. Headhunter on there. We did lose the fox, and let's go with a nice early overgrowth on these two expos as I proposed, like that. Again, delayed troop launcher just by a little bit. Let's keep an eye on our RC. She's kind of running a little bit ahead. And I'm actually going to put the warden ability here because it's quite scary, quite a lot of damage. My king is actually going to be in a lot of trouble very quickly here, so I do need to keep an eye on him. I think he's just dead, to be fair. Somehow the wall breaker didn't go and the RC ability got triggered, but to be honest, this base is terrible enough to where it's not even going to matter one little bit. Let's see, let's just overgrowth this rage tower here, because I don't want to have to deal with the raged up ricochet cannons and stuff with my root riders. We still have a poison spell, which I guess, I don't know what we could do with it. Let's see. How are we looking? We're looking fine. Everything's moving along. Let's just poison this, because we can, I suppose. My root riders are in a really bad spot, and my healers are healing the giants rather than, you know, the useful troops. But we have an invis spell, we have a free spell, and actually this base did a lot better than I thought it would. I think that my entry into the rage tower was quite poor. I think with this army, you don't want to enter into too much damage too early on. You want to kind of move into the big damage on the end of the base. But we do swag 2 spells. It's a lot closer than I thought it would be. In fact, we actually almost failed this base, even though it looked absolutely horrible. But there we go. Triple nonetheless. Let's get into the next hit. Okay, so second to last base, and this looks like another really poor base. It looks like a really easy entry into one of these poison towers. We're going to go into the side where it's not got double builder hut. We're going to go into the single builder hut side, because those builder huts really do slow down your RC quite significantly. And of course we have this Tesla bait with the weird hook tower that he's got on the outside of the base. But it's not that big of a deal. We'll be fine. Let's see. Bang. Okay, somehow the fox just dies, so that's obviously not good at all. And I went into a full bait. Okay, I did go into a full bait. This is now not looking very good. Okay, somehow he managed to bait me there, of all places. Okay, this is really bad now. Let's see what we can do. And of course, of course. Okay. Oh gosh, okay, yes. Let's go like this. Okay, oh my god, this is really bad. My queen is dying. That overgrowth is really poor. And that fire spit is hitting me. Okay, here we go. This is the fail of the day, I think. I mean, come on guys. Let's move, let's go. Going to the town hall. Come on, get that town hall down, please. Oh god, the RC is just going crazy as well. The roots are going right into that core. Wow, this base is really good. If I were you, I'd copy this base because that bait really did catch me off guard. Damn it. Oh, another fail. Okay. We can get some good percent, I'm sure. If we're just patient here. 77. Oh my god, this is really bad. I just went into every single bait there was on this base. Fair play to him. And of course, the giant is just hanging back, punching a wall instead of tanking for the queen. Wow, 85. He really did get me with that bait. I mean, what could I have even done there? I don't know. Looks like we might get 87 here, potentially, but that's about all we're going to get here. Pretty close in the end, but I mean, my root riders just went into the core, and then they went here, and then the RC split away from the root riders, and then blah, 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 blah. 89, I think we're going to have to take that for this attack, because we got fully baited right at the start, and even afterward. Alright then, final hit, we find stars again for a second day in a row. We got the same exact base as DIMA, I assume. So let's do the exact same approach as usual. This is the actual third time I've attacked this base in 2 days now, which is quite funny. So yeah, same approach, straight into this expo with the air defense. Let's see, bang, bang, bang. Okay, he's moved the Teslas a little bit, and hopefully my Spirit Fox doesn't just decide to die. She doesn't. Well done, Spirit Fox. In fact, I think he might just be running the same exact base that I attacked, sorry, a few days ago. I'm actually going to sacrifice the RC ability here just to get down this town hall, because I think that's worth it. We also probably get this builder hut, maybe. Wonderful. So, in this time we don't lure the ice columns, which is good. That is good. Okay then, same base. Here we go. Ice column. In fact, let's go double ice column. Healers in, double headhunters. Let's go with the king in a second. And of course, I was a second too late. My queen has been locked onto by the annoying stuff. And what was the other growth I did? Something like this, right? Let's just do that. That looks fine. A skelly spell here. And we're going into this raged up compartment. Okay, healing tome right about now. King's in a bit of trouble, but I think he's generally okay. The overgrowth should wear off any second now. And we'll just overgrowth it the same exact thing again. Once it triggers, let's go like this. With the second overgrowth spell. Root Rider's alive, Healer's alive. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, looks pretty good, right? We have the King ability, the RC's up there, I guess, getting that Wizard Tower. We still have the freeze spell, we still have the King ability. Let's just freeze and pop the King ability, I suppose. And there we go, so another triple. We had that one fail where we just got completely fully baited. Normally it's quite recoverable, but I think on that base, the Spirit Walk that I got was just absolutely terrible. Normally baits aren't too big of a deal as long as your RC is staying alive. However, that base that we failed on, I just did get 0 value from my RC charge, and that was eventually what killed it. So there we go. That's this base. I tripled 2 times now. Let's just do a quick little recap. Okay. Alright, so all done for the day. All in all, we got plus 309. I'm very happy with that. We found DIMA and stars. We found stars yesterday, so that's the second time we attacked stars. It's actually a different account, if you notice. He attacked me as well. So basically, it's all about Navi stars. Recently, for me in Legends League, we should get plus 17. We'll probably lose ranks from that. We'll probably go down to about rank 400, unless we get another defense. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Definitely subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subs. So I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. But thank you very much for watching. Be back again tomorrow with my Legends hits.